In this tutorial, I'm going to describe how we can integrate Latex with Curio. Latex is a typesetting program. It's used to typeset everything from journal articles to books to presentations and even posters. It's used commonly in the mathematical fields such as math, physics, and engineering, and it's used in these fields mainly because of its ability to render equations very well. In order to utilize this tutorial, you're going to need two pieces of software installed. First, you're going to need a Latex distribution, and you're going to need something called LaTeX-it. In terms of a LaTeX distribution, I've provided links to two different ways of obtaining a LaTeX distribution. The first is through the Think project, and the second one is through MacTech. I'm familiar with the Think project because it's what I use. For those of you who would prefer a point-and-click installer, you can look into the MacTech distribution. One of the benefits is that both LaTeX and LaTeX-it are free. So this is a free way to integrate equations into Curio. To get started, what we're going to do is we're going to start up LaTeX-it. And when we start up LaTeX-it, you're going to notice that there are basically two different regions within the LaTeX-it window. The top region is going to contain your LaTeX rendered output, and the bottom region is the area where you type in your LaTeX code. The LaTeX-it software provides the ability to type in LaTeX for 4 different environments within LaTeX: the equation array, the display environment, as inline text, or simply as just regular text within LaTeX. I'm only going to demonstrate the equation array at this time. So in this example, I'm going to write out the shorthand notation for writing ordinary differential equations for a linear system. So if I type frac dx dt is equal to xa plus ub, and click on the LaTeX-it button here, you'll see that the rendered equation is in the upper region of the LaTeX-it window. Now your first inclination might be just to take this equation and drag it into Curio. And I say your first inclination might be that because that's what my first inclination was. But if you do that, you will not be able to edit the equation in a convenient way. So what's preferable is to go up to the LaTeX-it menu bar and go to Edit, Copy As, and then we're going to copy it as the default format. Now we're going to go to Curio, we're going to go to Edit, and Paste. So here's our equation within Curio, and if we want, we can now close LaTeX-it because we're effectively done with it. Now this equation is an asset within Curio, and it's actually a PDF within Curio. And just like any PDF, we can modify the different figure attributes. So I'm going to get rid of the border, and I'm going to increase the margins because I like a little gap between the equation and the edge of the equation field. Now, one of the nice things about LaTeX-it is that this isn't just a PDF, it also embeds other information within it. Now, if you're familiar with linear system theory, you'll realize that the x and the a have been transposed and the u and the b have been transposed. So now I want to edit this equation and change it to fix that. All I have to do is double click on the PDF, and it has all the information needed to edit this equation embedded within that PDF. So when I double click on the PDF, you'll see that it launches LaTeX-it, and then LaTeX-it has the original LaTeX code I used to generate this PDF, and it also has the rendered image in the upper region. Now I want to change this from XA to AX and from UB to BU to be consistent with the matrix math. Now if I click LaTeX-it, you'll see that the equation is both updated here in this region and within Curio. So now I can close LaTeX-it because I've corrected that equation, and I'm done. So this is how you can integrate LaTeX within Curio to provide very nice typeset equations, and you can edit those equations when you're done.